Hey everyone, it's Friday the 3rd of April, 2026, 2:30 p.m., 57 degrees. We're in the Austin-Brighton neighborhood. Recently closed Twin Donuts, which was a staple of this neighborhood. But it closed. If you haven't watched me before, I just take you out walks. We go say things like fries before guys, and whatever I bring the camera along on. Do me a favor, hit like and subscribe because it helps me a lot and takes you a second each. It doesn't cost anything either. Alright,
Wait.
Gotta wait for the light. We're going this way because I need to check my post office box. And so, since it's a beautiful day, and I wasn't able to do these all winter because I broke my ankle in November, should I run for it? No. Now I got the cross light. See, there's all kinds of restaurants around here. There's the Carazal Taqueria with Mexican, Guatemalan, and Salvador. This Jackson Man School is closed, but they do early voting there. I worked the polls the last 2 years, so we'll be this year too. As a veteran, I just feel like it's part of continuing doing my civic duty. These blue bikes are everywhere in the city. You can rent it by the half an hour or the day. There's one right across from my apartment building. One of the things I like to look at is the public art. Look to me, my family, XOXO Rita. I don't know who Rita is, but Dunkin' inside a 7-Eleven and a KFC behind it. You see some new housing off there, but we need 100 times as much. We're trying to do something about it. See little Mayfair food, a nail place, a hair place. Comes the 66 bus. So the reason we're walking through Brighton is to go to the Brighton post office, if I didn't tell you that. And for me to get my exercise. Those are nice looking buildings. Down the side street. animal clinic usually has a bunch of people sitting on the porch. Look down this little private way. I think I'm gonna change my destination back to home and do the post office box tomorrow. Stickers, stickers, stickers. Everywhere. They've still got Christmas decorations out. These were everywhere when I lived in Japan. Only there. Yeah, there to keep out the evil spirits. Shishi lions. People watching is fun. There's a commuter rail stop down over there. Yeah, the post office is way down that way. Instead, we're gonna go this way. A lot of these are rented by a bunch of college kids who are roommates for the year. Move-in day is September 1st. We call it Austin Christmas because people move in that day everywhere, and then they start school the next week. But they put things out in the sidewalk that maybe the previous residents left and they don't want, or things they brought and don't want. We've walked around and looked the last couple of years. But last year, some people just went along picking out all the things they thought they could sell, which is not the purpose of Austin Christmas. Got these rocks coming up out of the ground. Houses. I love the painting pattern on this one. That's why I showed you. I couldn't climb up there. I could not. I think it's painted, huh? Yeah, that was going to be a 3-mile walk, and I'm not back up to that yet. If you hear me huffing and puffing, that's why. When you sit on your butt for 3 months or longer, your endurance just kind of goes away. We'll go through Camelot Court today. There's where we came from. All this stuff will be coming up soon. See some green shoots back there. So across the way is Ringer Park, and they're totally redoing it. I don't know why they propped the trees up. Huh. There's a wildlife area back down to the right too. Anyway, can't go in there. It's a very popular dog park. There's some little flowers starting to come out. This is in the shade, so it's not doing anything. We're far enough north that in the winter the sun angle gets very low. But in the summer, it's high. Zip cars up here. Working the polls, there's a lot of people that come and vote from here. Never counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 stories. See, 7 stories. So yeah, Camelot Court, it's just these 2 big buildings. Like and subscribe, please, please. Yeah. These are the little tiny ones. See, little ones. Little courtyard over there. There's benches and a chessboard, checkerboard, whatever you want to use it for. So you can see it right there with those little chairs. And then there's this building. That's Camelot Court. You've now seen the whole street. And this is Warren Street. If you go down to that's Brighton Marine. It's a veterans organization that's been around since the World War II. You go down, there's Brighton High School and the Green Academy, which is where regular voting is, plus that children's hospital right there, Franciscan Children's. Let's see what's going down here. People aren't honking in an ambulance. That's why we call them mass holes, because they're rude. I've seen them honk at a car that was waiting with somebody like with a cane walking in front of the car they're honking at. So yeah, here we come to probably what seems to me has the potential to be the most dangerous intersection in this city, because you have a train going each way. Where it's at now, it's between the eastbound and westbound lanes of Commonwealth Avenue. So right here, it moves. This place on the left is my little neighborhood pizza place. It's neighborhood pizza. If you grew up on Pizza Hut, it might not be your thing, but it's good. Alright, so here's the train coming the other way, but you can see here we're between the 3 lanes, 4 lanes. 2, 4, 6, 7 lanes traffic, and the train is between the 2, and then here it crosses over. It's not between the 2 anymore, it's between the carriageway and the compact. We don't have a crossing light here, so we just wait until the cars stop. Alright, let's see if we can. Oh, I love people who stop in the crosswalk. Alright, so rather than make you sit and watch the traffic, I'm going to say don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, love y'all.